The day has come, and it's time to say goodbye. So I have been assigned the task, the duty of kind of clearing this out here and trying to reorganize this room, use these bins that we just bought. And I got a mattress I need to put in here. Granted, this room is outside, but it is heated and cooled. It's got air conditioning or HVAC. So we're gonna use this to store our extra mattress. And so, yeah, I gotta get to work. As I'm doing this, I'm realizing I should really be careful because I got a bum shoulder and I'm trying not to aggravate it or have any issues with a torn rotator cuff. I have one on my left, and over the weekend when we were in Atlanta and we were heading to Nashville, well, I messed it up. I messed it up in Atlanta on my right shoulder. And the pain that I felt was like pretty much identical to what happened on the left. So I wanna take it easy. I don't wanna have to go through that again. I didn't end up going to the doctor. I didn't end up going to the urgent care or anything like that. But what I did was I played a little bit of Grok Doctor, got some advice, and ended up getting some ibuprofen, and I've been taking like 800 milligrams a day, and it helps. So it wasn't until I grabbed that first box and I was like, oh wait, I should probably be very careful with this. So, but the range of motion with doing this, I should be good, but I'm gonna be more along the lines of safe than sorry, be a little bit more cautious here. But we do have some friends coming in, I think like 2 weeks. We got friends coming in 2 weeks. And so Michelle wants to make sure that everything is as complete and clean and tidy and organized as possible. And so that includes tackling this room and these boxes. These boxes take up way too much space, and there's probably things in them we don't really need. We tried to pack and move sensibly and systematically so that we didn't move junk that we should have thrown away or donated or sold or something. But I want this whole room to be like bins, especially these stackable bins. And I decided, we had these for years, but I decided to go with the clear stackable bins, as I've already experimented some. I gotta further organize this space here, but I've already experienced or experimented some with those here so that I don't have to label every single one, or worse, move them all and open them to see what's in each one as I'm looking for something in particular. So that's what we were trying to do. But speaking of getting rid of things that we just don't need, you know, it's something that crosses my mind more often than not. And I just think it's time, mainly because of the infrequency and, in theory, waste. Let's just say waste of space, okay? Let's just say this space could be used for something better, you know? Something else. Let's just say something else. Maybe not even better, just something else. As it's taking up space, it's not being used as often as I like or as often as I had originally thought or imagined. And yeah, maybe it's time to say goodbye. We went to Buc-ee's the other day and I saw this and I was like, man, I got to get some Buc-ee's wrapping paper. So I grabbed some Buc-ee's wrapping paper. But I think I'm gonna take these out and I'll take these out and then I'm gonna move the new ones in and then I'll see how many more new boxes or bins we need. Then we can just do away with these altogether. Every now and then we'll go to Home Depot or Lowe's, I think it's Home Depot, and they'll have these on sale. And we get a pretty good price on them. So I would prefer to wait for the next discount day so I don't have to pay regular price, because these things aren't really cheap. I already got, let's see, 6. I got these stacked up 6 high. I don't know, maybe that's as high as I should go. You know, but it's like, every now and then you gotta like freshen things up. You know, declutter. Get rid of some shit you don't need, you don't use, it's just taking up space and maybe not even allowing you to think clearly or as clearly as you could or should be thinking. All right, we're already making progress. And what I need to do, look at that, already making progress. All right, need to get into these. I only got 2 for now. So odds are we may be making a Home Depot run later. Our refrigerator starts making crazy noises. I'd be willing to bet that most of this stuff isn't even mine, which creates a challenging dilemma, because I don't want to be the one to throw stuff away and then get in trouble for it. So I'll just err on the side of caution and not throw anything away, even though I don't think she needs that. This is probably my kid's box. I got an empty boat speaker box. Like, why do we keep these boxes? We have the speaker. There ain't shit in here. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna give up on this box. Yeah, this box is above my pay grade. And I'll let the women in charge decide to do what they're gonna do with that box. Now, this box is mine. And this is my PC box, which I think comes in handy when transporting, just to protect my computer. So I gotta find somewhere to put that. I like keeping that one. It's just easier that way. Even though maybe we will never transport another computer again, sort of. as my wife and I were actually joking about moving halfway across the country the other day. And we got some Christmas decorations here, so I'm gonna take those out for sure. This little Christmas scene here. That's kind of cool. I guess that too would be considered like a change of scenery, you know? That'd be more of a change of scenery than me cleaning out my garage, but hey, found a football. And these chairs. I was looking for this other chair. I knew I had 3 chairs. That garbage stinks. I can take that garbage out. Speaking of change, another change or consideration for change. Like, we got so much camping and travel gear from when we used to be nomads, basically. We were amateur nomads. We had no clue what we were doing, but we just decided to drop a few $1,000s at REI and head west, which, you know, is strange. I think these are my wife's boots. These probably need to go in the closet. We like, easy on the shoulder, Kevin, easy on the shoulder. We got a portable Coleman cooktop. I might put that in the room over here. We've made many a meal on that. And we got a few different tents and cabanas. Probably, I don't know, we could use those at the beach. Maybe we'll donate them, I'm not sure. Pigskin, go long. That was given to us by a drunk. A really strange story there. Wife's boots. Yep. Probably, yep. More of my wife's boots. Even though we just went to Nashville and bought more boots. Boots, boots, boots. Empty box. But yeah, we like the beach for sure. But at the same time, if we're gonna travel, we're gonna head west, which is this brings back memories. This was our first travel road atlas, and this is 2014. And granted, GPS existed, but I bought this and I was like, just in case, when we're on the road, we'll have this and we'll be able to find our way or find adventure, or who knows with this if push comes to shove. All right, I have to say that this one's actually mine. With some random, I got a DVD special of Seinfeld, which we don't even have a DVD player anymore. I got modifiers. I got a Skyline R34 GTR. I got DC2 Type R. This one is only a 124, and this one's a 164. And I think my favorite is a 118 scale. And what do you know? 118 scale, AP1 S2000. Thanks, AB. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can fit in here. I'll put it like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Got that. I got some books here. Oh man, we got a lot to go through here. Ooh, look at this. The Top Gear, the Cool 500, the coolest cars ever made. Well, I don't know when that book came out, but it probably came out before the C8 Z06, so we'll give them a pass on that one. Top Gear, or this is Grand Tour actually, Guide to the World. I need to put these on the coffee table. Our iceberg is melting. This, I think I got from J.E. Dunn. This one is How Rich People Think. I guess I should probably read that. This one is Money Isn't the Problem. Then what is the problem? Happy Money, The Science of Happier Spending. Have y'all read these books? Have y'all read any of these books? And then I got like some greeting cards and Valentine's Day cards and stuff. All right, so those books I'm gonna put on the coffee table. I'm a little bit of a pen nerd. I don't know where these came from, but this one, I don't know, this one might have just been like a promo. You run a business, I've run businesses, but if you run a business, these companies, they make stuff like this for you to see if you personalize it, and if you like it, then you'll place an order for more. And then this one is actually, these are my 5-year pens, I think. Holy crap, anyway, these are 5-year pens, I'm pretty sure, from my first real job, and I've never opened them. Maybe I should open them one day. We can do an unboxing. We can do an unboxing and rewrapping, as I am really bad at that. So, I don't know. If y'all want to see that, let me know. And maybe we can do that on a future video. This is my first Porsche book or package they give you when you buy. Even this one has a pen in it. Big on pens. So I got that one from Porsche when we bought a 987. Take that back, 981. We bought a 981 from Porsche and Hennessy, Porsche in Atlanta. And then I got this, I think this is like a poker set. I don't play poker, but maybe I could learn to play one day. Empty box. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in here now. Make sure I don't run out of room. Which, maybe I'll put it this way. Maybe I'll put it that way. It'd be easier to get to. As I realize, it's probably not the best way to keep my shoulder from getting fucked up. All right, Max. Speaking of changing things up, I was thinking about doing that in here. I probably really shouldn't, but these guys right here. So it's like the consideration is these two components here. If you guys can see those, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's like I could change those two, or I could change those four. Now, those four are actually probably far more challenging to replace, maybe, compared to these two. But I think these two would be less expensive and produce better sound, right? However, they would introduce a check engine light or a cell because of them being changed. I did look into, I think it was Aero Performance, but their website was really misleading and confusing. And every time I clicked on the new exhaust that they had, it kept raising the price more and more and more. Plus, I'm on the fence and assuming at first I would get titanium, but now I'm thinking I need stainless steel. Not really sure. Then I heard Wheeler's car over and getting work done at Valvetronic, and granted it's a ZR1, so it's completely different, but now I'm just back at the drawing board. I'm back at square one. Leave it the fuck alone. Just enjoy it for what it is, right? No need to change everything. We're making progress here, folks. Making progress. And actually, I think I'm doing pretty good considering I only had 2 bins. This is, I know for a fact, not needed because this thing is I don't even know if they put a year on it, but 2022. 2022. Ain't no way. Oh, okay, 22. I was like, my MacBook Air is way older than a 22, but this is actually my daughter's MacBook Air. Mine is probably a 2018. And, you know, Apple does really good on their boxes, but there's literally zero reason to keep this. So that goes in the garbage. And what is this? Super old Lenovo Yoga. And this guy here, actually, I bought this one because it accepted, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it accepted a SIM card. And so I was able to put data on a laptop. I had to remove the Windows. There was a Windows version on here that was pretty light duty. And I had to remove that so I could use it for better computing things. Look at this old ass iPad. I don't know what date is on this one, but this thing is old as shit. Look at this. Look at this port. That'll tell you how old that iPad is, right? Do have a little bit of a technology nostalgia going on here, so I'll hang on to those. And these are shelves that my kid had to have. So, oops, might have damaged that one. I'll keep those, or these, in case she wants them, even though I know she's already asked me to order more shelves. She's got shelves galore for all her Funko Pops on the wall. And this was hers. So I got screws for mounting, and I have this art. So put that there. And I got another empty box. Like we are crushing it here with the consolidation efforts. I'll put my old tech in there. I guess I could have done this long ago. This is all Michelle's. I'm not messing with that. I ain't messing with that. Some pool cleaning supplies. These are empty. Look at that. Look at that. We're knocking this shit out. We got a bunch of hangers and some regular Christmas wrapping paper. So I'm gonna put that in the Michelle category as well. Really what I'm trying to do is just fill up this last little spot here so I can close that bin and not have everything bouncing around. We got some beach towels. Probably just wash those and put them up. Got a PFD. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep that. Take that with us on the boat. This seems like more Christmas stuff. I see some cranberries and some tinsel and shit. And we got some foam roller, some pictures, a book. This is Michelle's also, which I'm not surprised how most of this is hers. Xbox controller box. Like, why do I need an Xbox controller box? This is her Porsche hat. They gave her that hat when we bought that 981. Okay. I might be able to put that in a different bin. But what I should do is see what's in this last box. What is in this last box, which is dishes and shit. Holy crap. There's dishes in here. Look, I guess it's a good thing I did this. As long as I don't drop it. Which honestly, I really thought that I had a bottle, or at least some of a bottle. Look at that. I found a bottle of Blanton's. Mostly a bottle of Blanton's, and this is letter O, I think. Can you see that? I think we did pretty good. I'm gonna keep this box out here, and when my kid gets home, she's gonna have to go through it and decide what happens next. But as far as in here goes, I mean, we got rid of a bunch of boxes, garbage, consolidated, streamlined, got the mattress in here, got my computer box tucked away up there, and I still got one bin to use. So I could use that one bin to maybe put this stuff in. But I bet you we can go through all this junk, this crap. We only need that bin and maybe one more. And then we'll be all set. We'll be all done. And that just leaves this question still lingering of what to do with this. Should it stay or should it go? Because I just don't ride it like I used to. I mean, I built it. Honestly, I just put the wheels on it and I changed the pedals. They're not even clip-ins because I didn't feel like clipping in. But these grip your shoes really well. And I think it's cool. It's super light, it's super fast. I don't ride it. So I was thinking about getting rid of it and recapturing this space over here. I need to clean the floor here. It's looking dingy. And honestly, I'd keep these, because these are the wife and kids, and get me a little bit more of a cruiser bike so that I could ride with them, because whenever I ride this, they can't keep up. And so this was my Atlanta bike, but now that we're at the beach, I probably need a beach. But if we end up moving away from the beach, then honestly, I probably still wouldn't need that bike considering where we're going, but who knows? Who knows? We'll play it by ear. And so that pretty much wraps it up for garage cleanup. Sort of a garage cleanup day. I probably should put this in here first. There you go, that just sits right there. And yeah, I probably need to go and read those books, figure out how to make some damn money.